be careful. Don't get married before knowing this.
Yeah, this is very extremely important. I don't know how much I can emphasize this to people. This principle we want to share is just so important. Like, don't get married if you have not done this, if you have not taken time to do this.
Both you and your partner, both parties.
Both you and your partner. This thing we want to share. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. I just feel like sometimes, I think especially Christians, sometimes Christians spiritualize marriage. You know, like, oh, I can pray and the marriage will be perfect, which is true, definitely fine. But also, people underestimate the power of knowledge in marriage. You know, and we have been so blessed through our premarital counsels, the counseling that we did. We read a lot of books, listened to a lot of messages, went to conference, and those helped a lot. A lot.
Like, our relationship improved exponentially.
Exactly. Because I think sometimes I'm like, you are living with someone that is new. You know, you need to understand this person. And trust me, men and women are so different. Like, they are opposites like this. I don't even know how God expects us to live in harmony together. Men and women are so different. We think differently, process information differently, see things differently. We are seeing the same thing, but we're seeing it differently. So, power of knowledge is this principle. Get knowledge. And what scripture do you want to read for them?
Yeah, so we have a scripture from Proverbs 24:3 that says, "By wisdom a house is built, through understanding it is established." So, like, and it even reminds me of that other proverb that talked about how, a wise woman with her house, with her hands builds her house, but a foolish woman with her own hands tears it down. Like, we can either choose, and it's the wisdom that separates them. One woman has wisdom, one woman doesn't.
Yeah, true.
And so, and wisdom kind of associated with that knowledge and just like our application of it. And it is really important to apply that knowledge too, because it needs that, like, both faith and works, both like that, working it out. Because you can know, like, okay, my man is logical, but if I'm not giving him grace for that, or understanding him, or forgiving him, then I'm not using that wisdom. And so I think it is really important to read the books, but then really apply that knowledge too, not let it end there.
I think it's interesting. Some people want to get married. They've not read any book.
Yeah.
I mean, we are just saying reading book. That's definitely not the only way to get knowledge. You know, you can listen to, like me personally, I'm not a big reader. Like, I don't like reading, but I listen to a lot of messages on relationship, marriage, which is one thing this our channel too is for. So make sure you subscribe and you're watching all our videos. If not, don't get married. Anyways, but there is no excuse for you, because trust me, there are things called top need for not every man, most men, 98, 95, 99% of men. This thing is unique, it's general, it's so common. Why do all men just like this thing? Women too, they are like top needs for them. You need to understand all of these things. But you're just getting into marriage, because I love him. Marriage will open your eyes. You will see the reality that is more than going on dates, it's more than ice cream, it's more than it's more than all the things you fantasized, it's more than sex and all the things you fantasized in your brain. You know, you see the reality. You guys will make decisions every day. You need to learn how to resolve conflict and all of those things. So we can't just overemphasize the principle and power of getting knowledge before you get in a committed relationship with an opposite partner. There's a lot to know about that person, you know. Absolutely. And as the scripture says, like, you need wisdom to build a house. You need wisdom. You need sadly, let me say unfortunately, it didn't say you need love to build this house. Love is definitely important. Yeah. But
that wisdom, don't know what love is.
Exactly. But when reality start coming, you start being like, when all the emotions start seeing reality. Because when you're dating, there's a kind of emotional force that's pushing you to do all of these things. And that is why a lot of time people overlook what their partner is doing during dating. Yeah. And in marriage, it's now clear. But it's the same thing that I've been doing.
Yeah. Yes.
So
And all those questions you have about like, why does my partner do this? Why does
Yeah.
people have studied it?
Exactly.
There's knowledge out there about to
Exactly.
explain those things. And so why
Yeah.
wouldn't you want a PhD in your partner?
Exactly. You know, the interesting thing is like some people have 30 years, for example, of marriage, and they summarize this thing in one single book in a 30 minutes video on YouTube. Why don't you just watch it and learn so that you don't make that mistake?
Yeah.
But trust me, if you go into marriage clueless, you just signed up for what you don't know. So
Yeah.
we can't just emphasize, it's very, very important. So please, if you are open, and there is no early time, how do I put it? Like the best time to start is now.
Yeah.
Either you're single,
Absolutely.
in a relationship,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mhm.
You know?
We heard a quote that like marriage doesn't take rocket science. It's not the like most brilliant people, but there are billionaires, brilliant people who their marriages don't last. And why is that? Well, they're putting most likely more commitment and time into researching, okay, how do I build my business or save my money compared to their marriage. But if they put that same effort to learn about their spouse and dedicate this time,
Sure.
then their marriage would thrive like their business is thriving.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why a doctor, like you want to get a doctorate degree, you spend years and years, and you get better in that being a doctor. But for marriage, you don't study anything, you don't go to any school, you don't read any book, no advice, and just went into marriage. The probability of not having a good marriage is just really high because you have not invested in it. And where you invest is where you reap.
Yeah.
You know, so if you don't invest in knowledge in marriage or relationship, you might not get the best. So yeah, we hope this has blessed you. In summary, what we're just trying to say is try to invest in knowledge before going into marriage. If you are not a good book reader like me, listen to audio books, YouTube. There are a lot of YouTube channels that talk about marriage, wisdom, and all those things. Listen to
No
it.
excuse.
Yeah, it's like there's no excuse. Like marriage takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of intentionality. It's more than whatever you think as a single. When you cross that line, it's totally mostly the opposite. So I hope this has blessed you. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming to our channel and watching this video.
If you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click on it. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. And please drop your comments so that will encourage us. Thank you and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back and enjoying the video. Love you. Make sure you watch the next video. Bye.
Bye.